Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izham and my metric number is 255890. So today I would like to describe my experience during my Practicum 2. So I have conducted my Practicum 2 internship at Harfiza Fazal and Kokulim. So during my first week, I was instructed by my supervisor, Puan Harfiza, to prepare mitigation for a legal representation for a company named Lam Chun & Co. And after having two discussions regarding the issues and facts, Puan Harfiza instructed me to prepare a defense for mitigate the penalty where the tenant of Lam Chun & Co property had breached Section 19 Clause 1 of Town and Country Planning Act 1976, where the tenant had developed garage without permission from the local authority. So the tenant erected the workshop without permission and subjected to fine not more than 500,000 and or not more than 2 years imprisonment. The landlord, the directors of the Lam Chun & Co looked very sad because he believed that he was not the one who was responsible for such development and should not be liable for a huge amount of penalty. So after I accompanied Puan Hafiza to municipal court in Butterworth, Penang, and luckily the landlord was liable to pay RM2,000 ringgit only, and he was so happy, and I'm really glad to be part of the victory. And then besides, Hafiza Fazal & Co is a well-known convincing firm in Kedah and Penang. Thus, I have experienced various types of property dealings under Puan Hafiza caring guidance. Even though there were many ongoing cases where I did not come in first view from the starting point, Puan Hafiza always explained to me about the facts and the documents that need to be completed. The process always started from taking instruction from the clients on the method they wanted to dealing with, but precaution must be taken to identify the clients whether they are bankrupts or not. And another important things to note is that the firm must represent only either the vendor or the purchaser. So the second part is to interpret the events. So as above mentioned, Harfiza Fazal & Co is a legal firm that mainly focus on conveyancing and also other matters such as estate distribution and hired by client for any legal representation. For 1 month Practicum 2 period, I have experienced the daily cost in running a business firm, and having this first-hand experience really gave me an insightful idea on how to conduct a law firm business. Besides, I always had a few discussions with Hafiza Fazal & Co branch manager Encik Pozzi Menerabu regarding the business. He always explained to me from the starting point where the firm is a sole proprietor and to turning into a partnership firm. So, conveyancing firm also dealt with various types of documents that need to be executed. And when preparing all the documents such as the sales and purchase agreement, all the terms in the agreement must be carefully be worded to avoid any issues where those issues may not be faced within the near time but may be faced after in the future. Yes. Puan Hafiza always check on every details in every document prepared by the staff to avoid any problems and ease the process in property dealings. So we continue with the third part, which is to evaluate or analyze the effectiveness of Practicum 2. So Practicum 2 for me is a life-changing experience, having this valuable opportunity to face the real legal world, and now I have become more ready and brave to be a legal practitioner. This experience to have working under the caring guidance of Puan Hafiza and Cik Pozzi has opened my eyes to see the new perspective of the legal world. All the knowledge that I have learned in UUM are very important and beneficial for me to become a very competent legal practitioner. One part of having a knowledge is important with the other part of having a practical soft skill. For example, I have learned to fill the Form 48 of the NLC during my Land Law 1 class, but I have no idea about the whole process in transferring the property. But now, after having the Practicum 2 experience, I have gained and improved my understanding on theories that I have learned in the class. Apart from that, Practicum 2 gave me opportunity to practice my soft skills such as the communication skills, teamwork, problem solving, time management and many more. The new landscape has made me run into many challenges that I have never faced as a student. So we continue with my plan in relation to what I have experienced. So after finishing the Practicum 2, there are many ways that are available after completing my law degree. My first plan is to study hard and get the best result for my 8th semester, and hopefully graduating with first class honor. As above mentioned, my journey will become more challenging in facing the real world, and most importantly, I will complete my chambering first to obtain my practicing certificate. Then I need to decide whether to become a lawyer or join the government service. And I have gained experience working in legal firms during my Practicum 2 and in public prosecutor office during my Practicum 1. Both careers are all very interesting and have its own challenges. From now, I must give full attention to all subjects in my final year because many of them involve the procedural matters of law, which are very important to be understand and to be applied accordingly. So we continue with the last part, which is the reflection on the article writing. So basically, in my opinion, there are two main challenges, which are choosing the topic is the first one. So basically, as we all know, the legal field is very wide and choosing a topic can be hard. So with the help from my supervisor in school, Prof. Madir Dr. Nuli, and the law firm supervisor, Puan Hafiza, I finally managed to write on one topic, which is the challenges in developing the Malay reservation land. So the second challenges that I have faced is the internet access. So in UUM currently, the internet access was not very good, and adding with the e-resources from the UUM library which cannot be accessed. So these two factors have become quite challenging for me to complete my article writing, but luckily I have managed to complete my article on time, which is before the 25th of March 2021. So Alhamdulillah, I want to thank both my supervisor in law school and in the law firm, Prof. Madir Dr. Nurli and Puan Hafiza Abdul Ghaffar, for helping me in completing my Practicum 2. So thank you.